ready for part 2 of our textured self-portrait project. You should already have your portrait ready to go to get your textures and those fun shapes we just made. I would start, if you're at home, with another blank sheet of paper and get your kids first to find things with texture in your house. You could give them a crayon that has the paper off and a sheet of paper. And I'd say go around your house very carefully. Don't draw on the walls, but very carefully walk with them and find some different things that have different textures. And y'all all know how to do this, how to do a rubbing. I have my Lego situation over here. So I'm going to pull this over here for y'all to see. When I do the Legos, I have the Legos up under my paper. See all my fun Legos? I'm so ready for this to
be a lot of Legos.
And up in the wall. Lots of Legos. And you're just going to rub the crayon on top and capture that texture. Do you see that?
Yes.
But y'all can do this with anything. We can walk around. Here's the top of the box here. And they also even sell texture plates. When I taught school, we had texture plates, and you could use those for all sorts of great textures. So I'd get your kids to think about texture, and texture is the way something feels or appears to feel. So there's actual texture and implied texture. So actual texture is how the Legos actually feel, and then implied texture is how this looks like it feels a certain way, but it actually is just a sheet of paper. So you could talk to them about all those great things and collecting textures all over the place. With your self-portrait now, what you want to do is get a different texture and a different color crayon in each space. I wouldn't worry too much about getting it the right color. If anything, you would want to get an opposite color. Because what we're going to do when we paint is we're going to use the complementary color to paint over each part. So if you for sure want your eyes to be blue, I would use a red or an orange to capture that texture. One little tip with your crayons, getting the paper off of them, if you soak them in water before you try to get the paper off of them, the paper comes off super easy. So
good to know. Okay, so
art teacher trick there. So spend some time with your kids, do a little texture scavenger hunt, and when y'all have some fun textures gathered, you're going to start putting them in different places on your self-portrait. So I am going to do, maybe I'll start with the eyes, and it's fine to break your crayons to get them, the right shape or size to fit in something. So like your eye.
Okay.
Getting that texture in the eye.
Okay.
With the orange. That way I can paint over it with the blue.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we're doing...
I'm doing the complement of the color I want it to be.
Oh, got it. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do...
Look at this.
So my eyes are kind of greenish. So I'm going to do a brown. I mean, not a brown. Sorry. A red, right?
Yeah, or brown. I mean, you can follow it loosely. So I'm going to get this wing texture on my hair. I think that would be kind of fun. And my hair is kind of blonde, but I'm just going to go with yellow crayon anyways. And see, that's a fun texture on there.
So, got my red eyes.
And help your kids as much as they need help with this.
Okay, so my hair's brown. So what would you do, like a greenish or?
Yeah, and it's fine if it's not the right color. That's fine too. I may do the green in the background.
Okay, okay, so my paper is kind of textured, so I'm just kind of going with that for now.
Oh, yeah, that works too.
Okay.
I used kind of a thinner piece of paper. I didn't use the nice watercolor paper I usually use just so that I could get texture.
Yeah.
So it's just something, personal decision, whatever. And then like for your skin, you could do a different, I got a brighter yellow. Don't forget your ears. Then let's do, I could do a red romper down here. Maybe I have I'm running out of my crayons with the paper. That's good. You know?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to get my skin going. Okay.
Do pink shirt.
I'm just doing pink skin.
And then.
What about your lips?
It?
What do you
do?
For your
I'll
lips?
do pink lips too.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel like I've gotten a lot of the textures. You could really take as much time as you wanted to get all sorts of unique textures in unique places. But there should be lots of white still showing through. And you want the white to show through because that's the part that we're going to paint.
Got it. With the watercolors.
Yes, with the watercolors. So yeah, this looks great.
Okay, let me, looks really good. I'm going to do a red shirt too. Oh, you did a background too?
I did a background. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'll work on my background too, but I think we can start moving on to part 3. You want to?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, if y'all want to take a break, get a snack, or y'all want to just keep on working with us or wait till tomorrow, either way is great. We are about to start on part 3 of this project.
All right. We'll see you soon.
There's 3 crayons everywhere.